From Bakersfield down the old grapevine, trying to make up time. Me and Jimmy and the thoughts of Jenny, the girl I left behind. I'm attacking her out, letting her unwind. No radar in sight. If nothing goes wrong, we'll make it home to Jenny's arms tonight. Down the mountain grade, I'm a-making the curves and watching the black smoke roll. Jimmy started shaking, I knew I couldn't make it. My act on my brakes wouldn't hold. Tried to break her down to a lower gear, but my RPMs ain't right. There'll be a story in tomorrow's paper about Jimmy Six tonight. With two tires of fire, she's a-running away. Guess maybe I could jump. But there's a little Volkswagen with a lady and a baby, and I'm about to ride the trunk. Around each curve, I'm a-falling fast with a dozen cars inside. I'm a-hoping I'll make it to the runaway ramp about a mile down on my right. I don't remember now just what happened. There's a big bruise on my head. They say to miss that little Volkswagen, I took to the ditch instead. There's a picture of Jimmy right here in the paper, quite banged up is right. But the son of a gun, if he'll still run, we'll make it in all right. Standing by my bed, now the doctor said everything's gonna be all right. There's good news in this morning's paper of the driving you did last night. Of the lives you saved on that mountain grade, a miracle is right. It sure to prove you're still king of the road when the big rigs roll at night. When the big rigs roll at night. When the big rigs roll at night.
Well, here I sit in this honky-tonk, feeling mighty low, hating to see that old clock on the wall saying it's time to go. So bring another drink, bartender, troubles boy, I got 'em. And if I'm gonna sing, I might as well go to the bottom. 'Cause I got the meanest old woman you've ever seen, and she don't go for me staying out all night. And when I come home in the morning banging on the screen, you can bet your bottom dollar there's gonna be a whale of a fight. Oh, I guess she might be pretty good, sometimes sweet and kind, but she can't see past her nose when it comes to this jug of mine. But when I get the heebie-jeebies, this jug's the only way to stop 'em. And if I'm gonna sing, I might as well go to the bottom. Yeah, I've got the meanest old woman you've ever seen, and she don't go for me staying out all night. And when I come home in the morning banging on the screen, you can bet your bottom dollar there's gonna be a whale of a fight. Oh, I guess she might be pretty good, sometimes sweet and kind, but she can't see past her nose when it comes to this jug of mine. But when I the heebie-jeebies. This jug's the only way to stop 'em. So if I'm gonna sing, I might as well go to the bottom. If I'm gonna sing, I might as well go to the bottom. I was brought up in the country on a little old hillside farm, and I got my education out behind the barn. My learning wasn't formal, 'cause I never went to school. But I want you all to know right now, my ma didn't raise no fool. When I left the hillside farm about a year ago, I'd never used a telephone or saw a TV show. And I never knew that city life could be so doggone cruel. But I want you all to know right now, my ma didn't raise no fool. I got me some shoes and a fancy shirt, and I got me a haircut too. I even growed me a little mustache so it looked like a city do. If the folks back home could see me now, I'd have to fight a duel. But there's one thing that I'm sure of, my ma didn't raise no fool. I'm just a plain old country boy trying to make good on my own. I've been up in the hills so long I'm like a hound without a bone. But I got me a job and a car to drive instead of riding that old mule. 'Cause I'm sick and tired of folks looking at me like my ma had raised a fool. Then I met up with a city gal, she was pretty as she could be. But I'd only knowed her a day or two when she wanted to marry me. When I said no, she told me I was stubborn as a mule. Now my mind's made up, I'm a-going back where ma didn't raise no fool. Well, I'm back out in the country on this little old hillside farm. So I guess that I'll just live and die in this place where I was born. I've had my day, so now I'll say I'll live by the golden rule. But I want you all to understand, my ma didn't raise no fool. Yeah, I want you all to understand, my ma didn't raise no fool.